You know, in modern academia, they have a favorite slogan these days, and it's three words that drive me up a wall. It's "we don't know." Well, we don't know. Oh, we haven't found evidence of this yet. Well, we don't know. BS. That is cowardly. It's cowardice. And listen, don't get me wrong. With things like ancient history, ancient Egypt, to a degree, there are going to be things that we just don't know, and we probably will never know. Things get lost, destroyed, looted. I get it. Sometimes there are question marks, but sometimes those question marks are more along the lines of mainstream academia saying, "Oh, we're too scared to ask." "Oh, well, we like our jobs too much to care about this." That's unacceptable. And completely unreasonable. I mean, look at, I don't know, Sneferu in ancient Egypt. This guy was one of the titans of the Old Kingdom. He's the one pharaoh who built 3 pyramids. 3. And his son, Khufu, built the greatest pyramid, maybe even the greatest piece of architecture in human history. And we don't know who this guy's father was. Oh, well, there weren't any references to it. There weren't any inscriptions. We didn't find it. Did you not find it, or did they not want you to find it? Did you think about that? Maybe they didn't want future generations to know. Maybe they didn't want the current generation to know. Maybe they thought it would be detrimental to society. What about that? We have extensive histories on far less significant things. But one of the most important, influential people in ancient history, we just don't know. And you expect us to just be like, "Oh, okay, we'll move on." No. No. What I mean, it is gatekeeping on an entirely different level. And that makes me think about people like Zahi Hawass. Now, Zahi Hawass, in some respects, gets a bad rap because I don't think a lot of people realize how much this man has given to us, how much he has done to inject us with some of the most wondrous things, the most amazing pieces of ancient Egypt ever. And in that sense, we cannot thank him enough. I mean, a couple days ago, I was at the library and I checked out like 17 books, and 3 or 4 of them were these picture books that Zahi Hawass published, and they're just filled with the most amazing things that you can imagine. Things, people who walked this earth 4,500 years ago and built these things, carved these things, painted these things. It's amazing. He deserves so much credit for that. But the man has an ego. He has an insane ego. And I know this because I have an ego. Fortunately, since becoming a father, and as I get a little bit older, it's biting me in the ass less and less, but I still have one. So I know one when I see one. And this guy has one. And it's insanely fragile. It's insanely delicate. And it has convinced him that he hasn't given us enough, that he hasn't done enough for us to be able to survive the possibility that he might be wrong on something, or something may not line up quite like he said it did 30 years ago. That's not science. That's selfishness. That's cowardice. No one expects scientists to be right all the time. All right, this guy is passionate about Egypt. I get it. No one is saying that these weren't Egyptians. No one is saying that history is completely wrong, or one mistake and your career goes down the drain. No. If you slight the people who are trusting you to teach them, that will ruin your career. And you are dangerously close to the precipice of that. All right, this is not Egyptian history anymore. It's human history. It's my history. All right, even though I'm not Egyptian, I'm still a human. And those people that were walking around, waking up every day just like I do, I share that with them. You share that with them. That's why I'm so pissed off about this. And something needs to happen, because here's what a lot of these people don't realize is at some point we're not immortal. New generations come along. We all know this, right? And so what's going to happen is, sure, you can gatekeep all you want, but at some point the old guard is going to die off, and a new generation who might not share the same sort of respect for your tenure and reputation is going to come along. They're going to make discoveries, and then you have no control over the narrative. You have no control over history. You have no idea what they're going to say. And history does not look favorably upon people who are selfish. All right? If you continue to gatekeep and withhold human history from us, what's going to happen is you're going to die off, and you will not be seen as the people who led the way for a new generation of discovery and wonder, but you're going to be viewed as the imbeciles who stood in the way of history. The choice is yours. I know which one I'd make.